everyone, autumn has started here in the Midlands, and you wouldn't know it because it's like 95 degrees outside. But it's not in here. In here, it's nice and cool at 74 degrees, and we've got a lot of fish. Without further ado, let's get to those fish.
Hi, it's Kevin. I'm trying to wake up with our morning Joe here, and I have a lot of really cool freshwater fish to show you. But first, let me perk up some. That's the stuff. Now let's look at some fish. If you were to ask me what my favorite freshwater fish is, I would tell you Geophagus surinamensis. I know they're not much to look at now. Their colors are starting to come in because they're juveniles, but this is one as an adult. They get up to about 8 inches, sometimes a little bit bigger, and definitely one of the closest things to a saltwater fish you're going to get so far as color and body shape. They're amazing. And they also are not very aggressive and will survive with dither fish such as large tetras and silver dollars. We've got a really good looking batch of both Pentazona barbs and Odessa barbs. Both of these are classed as semi-aggressive, yet they're not quite as spicy as a tiger barb. They do best in groups of 7 or more, really, for best results. The Odessa barbs in particular, the males will get an amazing bright red color with blue highlights. The Pentazona barbs get a greenish stripe through the middle instead of a black stripe. Both beautiful fish for a semi-aggressive tank. One of my favorite exotic goldfish are the Ranchu lionheads. I lovingly refer to them as water piggies, and you can see why. They are so cute and adorable. We've got them in 2 different sizes as well. We've got some small ones that you can grow into bigger piggies, like little piglets, or you can get extra double chubby. We have an awesome batch of roseline sharks. These are also known as Denontii barbs. Now don't let the name barb or the name shark scare you away from this fish. These are community fish, even though they get rather large. They get 4, possibly up to 5 inches, but I've seen them cohabitate with small fish such as cardinals and neons with no problem whatsoever.
Considering a saltwater tank, the 32 BioCube might be for you. It's a very easy way to get started with saltwater, and we always have one up that can be torn down and immediately go home, and you don't have to wait for a long nitrogen cycle. You're ready for fish that day. If you've ever had a question and been a little unsure about doing a saltwater tank, ask one of the people here to introduce you to the CoreLife BioCube. It is a fantastic way to get to know saltwater without spending a lot of money, and it's just a great little tank.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. I got a very big shipment over this last weekend on Friday. One of the biggest saltwater shipments I've gotten in a very long time. So I still have a lot in stock, and we're still going to be doing another order this week, obviously. So keep an eye out, and we'll be posting a whole bunch of stuff, and come in and check out what we got. Let's see what we have left over from the weekend. I have this little baby orange shoulder tang still in stock. I'm surprised he's still here. He is a beautiful specimen, that nice bright yellow color. The thing about them though is they do change as they get older. They turn more of a grayish and dark gray, half and half with that orange stripe, hence the name orange shoulder. But they are super awesome fish and add a great pop of color even with the larger size. So people have been asking me for Scopus tangs. I have two different sizes in stock. I have this medium-ish, and then I have a smaller size. Don't know why, certain fish occasionally just disappear and they're not collecting them, but they just got back in stock, so I got a couple of different sizes and a couple different tangs. I have this green bird wrasse in stock. This is the male. They do like to bury, so they do need a relatively deep sand bed, and they will eat shrimp or anything that really fits in their mouth, to be honest. But they are super, super cool looking, as you can see.
We end where we began, in a room full of tanks. Two things Fishy Business is known for, three if you get right down to it. One is our fish, two are the people that we have on staff here, and three are tanks. At any given time, we usually have 75 to 100 different tanks in stock, ready to go all the time. I think right now we're actually over 100 different tanks. So you definitely want to come in if you're in the market to put a new tank in your home or office, or you just want to be able to walk out with something cool. From 1 gallon to 310 gallons, typically we have that diversity on the floor here at Fishy Business all the time. So come see us this weekend. God bless. Have a great rest of your week. New fish on Friday.